Good evening. I was a little early. Brian Blake held that out a little bit. Good evening. We are live here in Byhalia, Mississippi, home of Sweet Swine of Mine. Mark Lambert is in our nation's capital. So I got my buddy Daniel Haley filling in, and he's standing here. I mean, it's you're here. I'm here. We're gonna put a little tilt on that camera. See, you're a little taller than Mark, so that's I mean, don't you want to sit down? Okay, well, good deal. We'll sit down. We'll be on level playing field a little bit.
There we go.
But yeah, we're doing one of my favorite things, one of my favorite comfort foods. We might have to do this in our America 250 all American foods. My meatloaf, and it's real simple. I'll post the recipe, but it's like a ground 80-20, a pound, quarter cup of breadcrumbs, quarter cup of whole milk, 1 egg. That it? Quarter cup of breadcrumbs, quarter cup of chopped onion, and some of that Texas tornado. And we're gonna do whip up some mashed potatoes.
Well, let me ask you this: did you like meatloaf growing up?
I did. I was a meatloaf kid. I mean, we had it pretty good bit, but I really like meatloaf. I was not one of those that. But man, you were giving me most of the time when you had meatloaf, you had mashed potatoes.
Yep.
And if you gave me meatloaf and mashed potatoes,
you're happy.
Man, yeah.
I didn't so much growing up.
Send me to my room with that.
As I got older, started liking it. Now I love
it. Yeah. I was just always a meat and taters kind of guy. You wouldn't hurt my feelings at all with that. Are we? Can you hear us? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
My loud mouth self. So we are here in Byhalia. It's not as hot as it's been.
Or is it going to be?
What you got there? Some kind of little slider action.
It's a TikTok.
Oh
recipe.
goodness.
She's living the dream.
She is living the dream.
She is living the dream.
It might be a nightmare for G-Man, but she's living the dream.
How you know?
How you know? He said.
How you know?
How you know?
So you're saying the medication's not working?
It's wearing off thin. But yeah, we're here. Lambert is in DC. He's cooking at some college, college thing that deals with kids that have just graduated high school, and there is like a college preparation organization, and they are cooking with like 8 different schools and matched up with a pit master and recent high school seniors.
So
from the DC area.
Kind of teaching or instructing? Or
he is, and they're going to be instructing and doing they're doing a contest too. So it's kind of going to be a little best of both worlds there, So,
well, I guess it's a good time to be up there with the 250.
Yeah, America 250, getting ready for the 4th of July, and got a quick weekend, and I think he's going to the White House tomorrow.
Oh, he got to cook for the president again.
Well, I mean, I told him to make sure to put those little tiny pocket Jesus in the White House. Don might need some of them. The Poland saying hi from Lake Okeechobee, Florida.
Yeah, whatever.
Lemon Italian ice.
It's better here in Byhalia.
I mean, really.
Look at that. Those are good. You want to try one?
What is
brought one extra.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Wow.
You might have to
Thank you.
Look at that. So yeah, he's in DC, and then I'm flying out Sunday to go to Dallas, and he's meeting me Sunday in Dallas for the National High School Barbecue Championships. Mark's been going for 5 years. This is my 4th year, and we've been to Round Rock. We've been to Branson. She's just pulling food
like a rabbit out of a hat.
We've been to Branson. We went to KC last year, and this year we're at the Colony at the Shields store there in the greater Dallas area.
Still haven't gotten to visit the Shields, but I can't wait till I do.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, it's a different place. It really is. I can't wait to be there. I haven't been by one that long. like I'm gonna be all there all day, probably all day Monday, all day Tuesday, and a little bit on Wednesday morning before I fly out. So, awards are Wednesday morning. They compete all day Tuesday in judging, and I think it's 6 different categories, and so we're excited about that. It's good to spend time with the young people. These young people are special. They're usually 4-H kids, and yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and just gives you a little hope for young people.
Say, that's kind of hard to come by here lately.
It does. It gives us a little hope for our young people. Is that our water going on?
No, that's your meatloaf.
Oh, that's the.
I'm going to check on
All right. Ooh, y'all. So it's not smoked meatloaf, but it is in the air fryer. And check that out. Can you see that? Little slide nose. I'm gonna put it in there for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna brush it one more time. Put it in there for a couple more minutes. I know it's not gonna be dry, but we'll put some more sauce on this. Now this sauce is ketchup, Heinz, of course, because I'm American. Heinz ketchup, Wilsonshire, and a little Andy McElhaney's umami powder. If you don't know that, you can get that on Sweet Swine of Mine. But we're on cut that down. We're gonna cut that time down. We're gonna go about 4 more minutes on that. See what that looks like. So it's not smoked meatloaf, but I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be some kind of good. Some kind of good.
You send me for lunch? You give me today?
Yeah.
Huh? That guy not even eat it.
Y'all too. So Daniel's working on the potatoes. Like you said, it's hard to have meatloaf without potatoes. Is this kind of a loose meat situation?
It's kind of like a cheesy, garlicky, beefy roll. You want to try it?
Uh-huh. You know I'm about it. Let's see. This is some
piece.
things Miss Jenny made. Can you see that? Looks like a made right sandwich, but in a slider form, but it's got some kind of butter garlic on top. So I'm sure it's not going to be bad. Okay.
See if this dips in.
All right. I like the garlic. Oh, pickle go nice on that. You
Now,
grab.
this
You
says
put one.
atomic, but it's not hot.
No, I don't want no atomic. Come on, man. Brother Danny Montgomery.
That sauce is good too. It's like a burger sauce.
Mm.
That's good. Those aren't that spicy.
It's like have you ever had the fry sauce?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
It's not good for the pork, but
I tried it one time when I didn't feel like pulling out a smoker. And this air fryer has gotten us some pretty good meals. So, and I try to tell people about stuff that they have at the house. And most people nowadays have an air fryer. And if it was worse, out of whatever I cooked it in, I wouldn't cook that way anymore. But when I put it in this air fryer and I cooked it and figured out a good timing and all that, timing and temperature, it worked out. And it worked out better than anything I put in and I just lost 6 people when I said an air fryer was good.
Oh my God.
But you know, you can knock it if you want to, but air fryer is pretty good. It's pretty good. Little Texas tornado on the loose meat sandwich. Good deal. Look there. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. So if you're around the Dallas area, you want to come out and see us on Tuesday, we'll be in the parking lot at the Shield store in the Colony, Texas. I don't know why you would name a town called the Colony, but what do I know? What do I know? All right. So here we are. I think we're going to have the final look at this thing right here. I'm sure that is hot. You see that? A little meatloaf.
Is that burger?
It's a big fat burger. That's exactly what it is. It's 80-20, so, you know, we had some good fat in there. All right. Uh-oh. How about them mashed potatoes? They look like steaks or sheepdogs mashed potatoes there.
Very similar.
You put some butter in them jokers?
I did.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I put copious amounts of onion in here. If you like onion, put more. If you don't like onion, put less. It's up to you. Make meatloaf how you want to make meatloaf. This joker probably could have used a little more breadcrumbs, but it's going to eat. I can tell you that. And I didn't give it much time to cool, but thank you. But it's fully cooked. 35 minutes in the air fryer. After the first 20 minutes, I glazed it the first time. Then I put it in 15 minutes. 15 minutes and then glazed it. And then I went in for 4 more. So, hey, give me those boats over there. Oh, here's some right here. I'm going to do this right here. We're going to serve a little mashed potato. A little meatloaf. Who's ready for some meatloaf?
G-Man, ready.
G-Man? Here, I'm on.
He's
You want some
fresh
taters?
No,
peach.
no taters.
No taters.
You want
Just
this one,
meatloaf.
Jenny?
Jenny?
Sure.
There we go. We're going to get Mr. Patrick one. What in the world's coming to? Man, everybody's hating on the air fryer.
Are they really?
I'm an air fryer guy.
Air fryer will make easy.
Yeah.
You know, meal. But
Uh-oh. There you go, bud. Daniel, you ready?
absolutely.
I got some sauce I made.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yes,
look
right.
here. It's some souped up ketchup. If you want a little extra on yours, which I'll probably put a little extra on mine.
Have you smoked the meatloaf before?
I have.
I have too.
And I liked it. It's not that I didn't like it, but when I when I did this the first time in the air fryer, it was raining its tail off. And we were here at the warehouse, and I was like, man, I want to make a meatloaf. And it was here at the warehouse, and I was like, man, I don't want to pull out no smoker out in this stuff. You know, I didn't know it was going to rain that hard. And I was like, heck, I'm going to put it in the air fryer, see how it turned out. And I just, like, did it the first time, and when I did it the first time, it turned out like I wanted it to. And, man, I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I did it the second time. It worked out the same way. So I wasn't going to be mad at it. You want some more sauce?
I do.
Okay.
That sauce makes it. That's good sauce.
Some we can finally tell. I know y'all probably know, but something we can finally tell that I've known for a little bit, not long before it was announced, but our good friend Mark Lambert will be inducted into the class of 2026 of the Barbecue Hall of Fame. And that'll be during the American Royal in Kansas City in September. And the news came out. It was announced the 28th of May that he was one of the 4 out of the 10 nominees that will be inducted. And then there's 3 legacies inductions, which are people that have passed on. So he is one of the 4 living. And so,
and well deserved.
Well deserved. It's not just us. You know, we can sit here and talk about, you know, how Mark has helped us. Every one of us here can talk about how Mark has helped us. But when you can talk to other people, you don't know how far his touch has rippled effect, and you really just don't know. I mean, until somebody says something like, "Oh, well, Mark did this for me, and or helped me with this rub, or he helped do this, and man, he showed me how to present one time." And across the country, I've been able to hear some stories, some stories, and I'm not doing anything that, I mean, I'm not bragging or anything, but
You're not getting paid.
yeah, yeah, exactly. But I can tell you, he's well deserving.
Yeah.
He's worked hard for it, and he's established himself as someone that is very knowledgeable and not afraid to hand that out to people, and willing to help. And he's always ready to learn more. Like, it's not like he's like, well, I've mastered this thing, even though he probably has. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had never said, I've never heard him say, well, yeah, I don't need to learn how to do that, or whatever, or if it's something new, or,
He don't mind to teach you anything.
Nope.
He don't mind teaching you anything at all. And that's what man, don't you like that crust on that meatloaf?
It's amazing. You seasoned it so good. Or whoever cooked it good.
You got him all choked up.
Yeah, Jenny gave me a compliment. I didn't know what was that. I thought the world was upside down.
We don't ever make meatloaf at home, but that is good.
Left was right and right was left for a minute, and I just didn't know what was going on. Excuse me.
I don't make it often at home. Really, only my wife and I will eat it.
What, meatloaf?
Yeah. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier. As a kid, I didn't like it, but I do now. And my kid's not a big fan, but I am.
I'm saying it like this. It ain't nothing but a big old hamburger. I mean,
That's
really,
true.
it was like a grandma hamburger, though. You know, Grandma, when she made you a hamburger, it's like she gonna put onions and peppers and all that in there. You know, oh, Eddie Murphy skit is like, that ain't McDonald's. You know, that kind of thing. He's like, no, it's better than McDonald's.
And I'm the opposite. I ate it as a kid all the time, and I never cook it.
Really?
Never. No.
It's just one of them at-home country foods. I mean, like comfort foods for me.
I don't even think Austin's ever had a meatloaf.
Yeah.
We just don't.
And my mom, if you probably talk to my mom would be like, wouldn't even remember that meatloaf was that special. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my wife cooks good meatloaf.
It's just got a certain flavor. A meatloaf has a certain flavor that makes it the meatloaf and not a burger.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the onions. I don't know what
And
it
the
is,
crust and the, like, you put ketchup on it
Yeah.
and caramelize it and all that stuff. I mean, it's just.
There are several meals growing up that are similar to the meatloaf that I didn't like. And there's still some I don't like.
You're off camera here, bud. Just move
Am I
in a
really?
little. Move in the frame a
I
little
got
bit.
my hair
Everybody wants
did.
to say your pretty face
Got
there.
my hair and all done just for the show.
Yeah, that's right. I
It's,
did too. I went to hair and makeup today too.
But on the lines of meatloaf, you had the stuffed bell peppers. Remember those? Or
Yeah, we didn't ever do
We didn't.
too much of that.
Yeah, my parents did too much of it.
Oh, really?
But
Really?
What was one comfort food? If y'all don't mind commenting, what was one comfort food, I guess, that your parents cooked a lot that you'd be like, man, I don't want to ever eat that again? Or that was a lot. So the stuffed bell peppers was yours, right?
that, and the sauerkraut and weenies. And I didn't eat it then and don't eat it now.
See, like, we ate sauerkraut and weenies, but, man, every once in a while I have a hankering for some. Now, it's a poverty meal for sure, but I didn't really even know it was a poverty meal. Bob Gonzalez said, I just had some meatloaf tonight myself and nanner pudding.
That sounds good too.
Can't go wrong. Either way. Bob Gonzalez. Y'all know Bob? You know Bob Gonzalez?
Heard of it.
From Gateway, Smokey Brothers?
Yeah. I knew I heard the name.
He's the man. He's the man. So I guess now I have a recipe that people like. You know, I've cooked this a few times. People seem to like it.
Very good. Great flavor.
I mean, it works. Definitely with them mashed potatoes. I appreciate you peeling them and putting them on the boil too.
No problem.
So things kind of slow down a little bit during the summer, but I'll reflect on a little bit since we hadn't talked to you very much since then. What was your Memphis in May experience like? You got to walk the big stage, and
I did.
then Peanut Butter Wings did it again, didn't they?
They did. So I haven't cooked Memphis in May in years.
I was going to ask you that. When's the last time you cooked Memphis
It's
in
been
May?
a long time, and it was with another team. You know, so I was kind of part of the team. But so this year I joined up, or help Mark and get category for him.
Yeah.
And going back to what we were talking about earlier, Mark's helped out over the years. When I first came up with this recipe, well, it's been about 3 years now. And we were sitting up here one night testing it out and trying it, and he gave me one of the final touches to put on it.
Yeah.
That I would have never thought of, and it's been hitting ever since. So I was glad to do it for him, with him, whatever, in Memphis in May. And when they called Sweet Swine of Mine, I was very happy for him, myself, the whole team.
Yeah.
And it was nice to get to walk that stage. You know, not many people get to. You only get one shot a year at doing it, and now I can say that I have in the top 3.
That's right.
So,
and a perfect
I
score.
was about to
And
say,
with the
weren't they
perfect
all
score.
perfect scores?
yeah, the top 5 were perfect scores. So it's very, very rewarding, actually.
Yeah.
I've got that trophy on my little outdoor cooking kitchen area right now, but I guess I'll end up bringing it up here, putting it on the shelf alongside his mini.
Oh, he'll probably tell you to keep it.
Well, I'll do that too. If I have to.
But you go back to his flavor profile, like his flavor palette, and it's you're right. He can taste something and say it needs this,
Mm-hmm.
or he's tasted something else before and go, man, if you just give it a little pop of this, it'll be perfect. And you try it out, and it works, of course, and and then because you're really, the first time I saw it, not really the first time, but one of the big times I saw it is we were in the lab and we were testing out Lambo Combo, and we were reformulating Lambo Combo, and we were in the lab at in Kansas City at Old World Spices, and the previous co-packer had kind of gone away from the original recipe, and we were sitting there mixing it up and what it was supposed to be and this and that. He could take a spoonful of it after it was warmed up. He could take a spoonful of it and say, man, it's got this and this and it needs this. And I could probably tell it needed something, but I couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was. That it was missing. And then when that element was added, say it was vanilla or whatever, then it made it perfect. And we had a test. We had a test sample of what it was supposed to be and the standard, and what we were making, and it lined up perfectly after that. And I'm like, how did you do that? I mean, know exactly what was going to take this to make it look like this. And
we had it in Memphis and made the new Lambo.
The new Lambo Combo.
And used it on things, and several other people did too. And, it's really good.
And it is the original formula. We took the standard of what he originally mixed together to get the Lambo Combo, and we built it from the ground up in that lab. And that's how we got the original recipe back. And like, hey, let's don't skew from this. This is it. And if you look at the new bottles, we designed this new, where it says Lambo Combo here, but right there on the end of the pig, it says Mark Lambert original recipe. Right there and we did that on purpose. Like, we were coming back from Kansas City. It says certified original. That's what it says. Mark Lambert certified original. And so we talked about that on the way back from Kansas City from the lab and said, hey, we're going to change it, but we're going to come back and it's going to say original recipe or something on it. So that was the plan the whole time. But how we sat there, we sat there all day, and I can't tell you how many little tasting spoons we threw away. Like, you're in one of those labs, and they just sit there and they just try this, and you lick the spoon, throw it out. You lick the spoon, throw it out. But poor Greg, 2 G's, no cheese, says pork loin and sauerkraut with onions and apples, oven cooked. And he said, now use a crock pot. So pork loin, sauerkraut. Yeah, my mother-in-law is from the north. Well, my wife is from the north, but she's from Ohio. But my mother-in-law lived up there. Mother-in-law lived up there a lot longer. My wife moved when she was 8. So, but she does pork sauerkraut and dumplings. And spetzels and all this like chicken paprikash and this Polish food and stuff, and man, I was like, sauerkraut balls, like fried sauerkraut balls, is something that we have to have at Thanksgiving.
That sounds good.
And they are good.
Mm.
Sausage, sauerkraut, panko, breadcrumbs, deep fried.
With that dipping sauce, kind of
like that, kind of like Thousand Island.
Yeah.
And you talking about good, but I would have never eaten that. I mean, like I would have never.
Never even
But
heard
that's a
of it.
comfort food they had all the time.
I'd say what I'm probably sick of, because it took me a minute, because I love, everything my mom cooks, but she probably vegetable beef soup.
Ooh, I
Soup.
love that.
Yes.
Well, then I'm
It's
giving
On
it
a
good.
to
cold
you.
day, vegetable
It's
beef
good.
soup,
I
cornbread.
He loves it.
Can't do much better.
But I'll
Hank
know,
Baden, how you doing, brother?
Yeah,
I'll know
that's,
who to bring it to.
that's one of the things I didn't so much as a kid.
Okay.
Force it down.
Yeah.
Boy, now I go for it
Okay.
anytime.
You know what I took for granted, and see, my dad's always been a fisherman. I took for granted how much crappie we had in our freezer. You know, we ate crappie all the time. It's not like I thought we were. I didn't know I was poor till somebody told me. You know what I'm saying? Like, like nobody. I mean, my mom and dad worked hard and provided, and I mean, never knew it, but they did the best they could for what we were doing, and they put us through private school and all kind of stuff, and just because it didn't have much of an option, but we ate fish a lot, and there's probably times that I got tired of crappie, but I would never say that now. You know what I'm saying? I'd eat fried crappie 3 days a week, but somebody was telling me to. But it's just stuff like that. Comforts a home. I can't remember much else. Spaghetti, stuff like that mom cooked. It would. I tell
love
this.
spaghetti.
I tell this story about my mom and dad love Chinese food, but they only ate one thing. They ate shrimp fried rice. That's it. I didn't know till I was 18 years old that there was a different kind of Chinese food. Till I went to college and went to a Chinese restaurant. I did not know there was a different kind of Chinese food. That was what we ate.
I'm kind of with you. I didn't eat it growing up. We didn't eat it. We didn't have it.
Mm-mm.
Well, we did. In the
Until-
Delta, we had a lot of Chinese. We had a lot of Chinese influence. We had a lot of Chinese migrants in the Delta, that kind of thing. And there were some Chinese restaurants, takeout, whatever. But I lived in a house, and I was kind of glad because it broadened my food horizons. I was kind of glad that I lived in a house where there was going to be something for supper. And if you didn't eat what it was for supper, then it wasn't no, hey, I'm gonna eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or whatever. I don't remember that. It was, we sat down as a family and ate. Now that might have changed once my sister was born and things got a little, I got to be a teenager and stuff like that, and it was different. But early on, I don't remember there being a variation of, we sat down at a table, the food was on the table, that's what we were eating. I
don't think sitting down at the table at dinner time anymore
is a common thing
either. I mean,
yeah.
Even in my house,
but also, like, I think where things have changed a lot, that people my age, if you talk to 9 out of 10 of them, or maybe 10 out of 10 for a good bit, they're going to tell you there wasn't a whole lot of people asking you your opinion. Are you right on that?
Told your opinion.
You were told what was going to happen, and whether you were going to get to go somewhere else or whatever. Like, hey, we're going to Memphis. Well, I don't want to go to Memphis. Nobody asked you whether you wanted to go to Memphis or not. We're going to Memphis. And look, a boy from Lambert, Mississippi, going to Memphis was an all dang day thing. You thought Memphis was the furthest dang place ever. And you just didn't get to have, like, nobody asked you what your opinion, or you had choices. I think when we met, where we kind of messed up a little bit, we gave kids all these choices. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just wasn't. And I love the way I was raised. I appreciate it. I appreciate it more and more every day. But it was, we didn't get to have much choices. It was, hey, this is what we're eating. Oh, I want a frozen pizza. Nope. This is what we're eating.
We had fresh corn, which I love. Still.
Yeah.
I remember sucking peas. I remember putting up stuff for the winter.
Yeah.
And I still like that type of stuff.
My grandmother on my dad's side had a garden, and we got a lot of stuff out of her garden. But my dad would go over there and help her with it. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of stuff out of the garden. And I remember her canning and stuff like that. Now, that's something different too that not a whole lot of people do.
Oh no.
You know, you don't do that anymore. There might be people who have gardens, but I mean, for you to can something, probably what Todd's wife does it.
She does. They always have a real good garden.
They have a great
They have a real
garden,
good
but
garden.
she enjoys it.
Yes.
Teresa enjoys a garden and has a great one. I kind of love that squash and zucchini that comes out of that deal, and them tomatoes and all that deal.
It's all starting to come in right now too.
Yeah, the heat of the summer, all that stuff be there.
I've got a couple watermelon and cantaloupe plants going at the house and some sunflowers. So
I tell you one thing, my granddaddy cooked all the time that I wasn't a big fan of now. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of then. Turnip greens. And man, I love turnip greens now. And I wish I could eat a few more bowls of turnip greens with him, but turnip greens. But I mean, we saw turnip greens all the freaking time, dude.
And cornbread.
I mean,
I'd do anything to be able to get my mom and dad's turnip green recipe.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think anything about it, growing up or even later in life until they were gone. And I'm like, man,
my
that's
granddaddy,
something I missed.
my granddaddy put pigtails in it, and it always wigged me out.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
He put pigtails in it, but that was like butcher scraps back then. Like stuff like oxtails. Oxtails used to be a butcher scrap. They was cheap meat. Now, boy, they done figured out people like it. And they go, oh, we can sell this for a premium. People start using it. And it's kind of like they come up with these different cuts in beef, like flank steaks. And that wasn't a steak. That wasn't a cut that anybody did. They left that on or ground it up or what. Then restaurants started trying to find a cheaper steak. They started cutting out this flank steak or called it a flank steak or whatever. Then everybody started buying it. And then they started putting it in grocery stores, and stuff. And now it's
popular now.
Yeah, high as anything. You can buy a flank steak anywhere, skirt steak, anything, same thing. But what we began to look at as far as what's a premium cut, what's it used to be a throwaway cut. I mean, where they just ground it up or make sausage out of it or, something like that. But we've talked on a tangent on that. Well, what's next for you, Daniel? Where are you going next? What are you cooking in?
I don't have anything planned at the moment. I may or may not do that thing in the Tunica. It's an SCA event, ribs and steak and catfish.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm
South Haven having one.
not until fall.
It's not till fall.
Yeah.
I think we're at the Jack.
Yeah.
The week of that's at the Jack. It kind of falls in there.
Summertime when it's hot and it's late time, boat time season, and the kids are wanting to go. So
that's right.
We take a break from cooking and go enjoy it a little bit.
Us full-time barbecue guys, we kind of like stop after May, and
when a lot of people are kicking up their barbecue time.
it's time, where they call it barbecue season. I was like, no, barbecue season for us is like early spring and fall, because we'll get kicked off again probably September and October. There won't be too many days. There won't be too many weekends free. Maybe 1 out of 4 and 5, maybe.
In October, you got, I think that's South Haven. You got Arlington.
Yeah.
You got Bartlett Barbecue Fest. You got
And I don't think we're doing any of those. I think everything at like we're the you got Carnival, the Royal, the Jack, Hondo. I mean,
all
like
that in that
we're
time frame?
all
Wow.
in that time frame together. We have all those cooks. We'll be in Kansas City for 2 weekends in a row. For Carnival, we're staying that whole week and then getting ready for the American Royal. Because there's no sense in coming home
To go
when
right back.
I mean, by the time we'd have to be here, we'd be here a day and we'd turn right back around and go home or go back.
I'm going to the Royal.
Going to the Royal.
Cooking.
Good deal. The Open.
I've never been.
It's something else. I've never been.
It's huge.
Of course, I've never been in this new facility because no one has. It's been at the racetrack, Kansas Motor Speedway, for the last few years, and we're going to be in the new KCBS American Royal facility.
Oh,
So
they got their own facility.
they have their own facility.
Okay.
I think it's right across the street from the Motor Speedway, if I'm not
The
mistaken.
casinos. Next to
Is
the
it-
casinos.
Enclosed?
No,
Or
it's
out in
not.
the
No,
open?
it's out in the open. It's in the parking lot. But
Okay.
I mean, that time of October, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's first part, but now they've moved it up almost a month from when it was last
Mm.
year and the year before. We didn't go last year because it was the same weekend as Hondo, so we couldn't go to the Royal. But they've worked it out this year, and it's not the same. But we knew whatever was going on, since now Mark was getting inducted, we would have to make that decision to be there, no matter what. If he would have been inducted last year, he was nominated last year,
Yep.
and if he would have been inducted, we would have missed Hondo. And I'm glad that didn't happen either, because we had a great experience in Hondo, and it led us to being in the open fire at Memphis and May. So it was a good deal. Well, brother, we've done the business here, man.
We have. I done got full
It usually happens, doesn't it?
on
Usually
Thursdays.
happens
Yeah.
here on Thursday. I can probably tell y'all, it's the most I eat during the week.
Oh yeah,
Like eating
especially for evening in the evening.
in the evening. It's probably the most I eat during the week. I know that's hard for people to believe, but it is the most I eat. I think it slows Patrick down. Patrick, this Thursday slows you down a little bit.
You think so?
Man, I've seen that dude pour it on.
No,
What?
no.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. I'll let you live with that, man.
if that's your answer.
If that's your answer, like
So he-
if you want to be a millionaire,
He better in the house. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I won't even tell you what I saw that dude put down. That dude right there.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
If it was an eating contest,
No.
I'd put Patrick in there, bro.
I
I'd sponsor him.
Oh, I'm with you there. Yeah.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
You
But
would
you're
do
gonna
that?
have to.
I pay for the entry.
You
You'll pay for the entry?
Yeah.
I hear you.
But we'll have to sit over.
Patrick
and
wouldn't do it.
we can't let him start till that blows the whistle or the judges.
Yeah,
say
you can
go.
get disqualified. He
Yeah.
can just keep eating. Patrick, you can stop now. No, I'm good. I'm just messing with you, buddy.
I know it.
All right. So I think we'll be back next week. I'm not sure. Let me talk to Mark while we're in Dallas. We get back on Wednesday, and so it might be a quick turnaround, but we might have some things to talk about. We're gonna probably have to look for some alternative if it gets hot. Like one year we did a whole series of stuff in my
Yep.
from my
In
kitchen.
your kitchen, yeah. Yeah.
and so
Sometimes you did it
Lot
in
more
there.
comfortable.
we did
You
it
had
in
a
there.
table
Yeah.
set.
Sardines.
Yeah, until my wife comes home, we've opened up sardines and a bunch of different canned meats.
Vine
And
sausages.
vine,
Vine meat.
yeah, exactly. Nothing like that stinks except for like them canned sardines like that and some like oil or whatever.
Yeah. Or like Fruit Loops that marinate in tuna
Well,
fish.
you're
oil.
the one that does that,
Vienna
not me.
sausages.
Not me.
When we pray it out, let's don't forget to mention Carol.
Yeah,
Um,
Carol fell Sunday.
Mhm.
I think she's in ICU. I'm not sure where she's in the hospital.
I'm not sure.
Not 100% in that, but let's lift Carol up. Definitely in our prayers, not just tonight, but in your prayer. Add her to your prayer list if you're the praying type, which I hope you are. Lord knows we need it. You know, if Jesus thought
Everybody needs it.
if Jesus thought it was pretty important to pray, I'd say it's pretty important for us to pray. And you know, he found himself in the Bible praying a lot. You know, and he had a direct connection to the Father, and he found it was important time to pray. So we're fixing to do that right here. Speaking of which, and we thank y'all for watching. We just get together and turn the camera on. You know, that's how this whole thing started. Mark Lambert and I were leaning on this counter one night, and we stayed up here some, you know, after work and stuff. And this was when I wasn't working for him, and I said, man, you need to have a podcast or something. He goes, who wants to hear from me? I said, man, probably a lot of people. I said, we sat up here and talk and eat and talk amongst friends as a circle up here for hours. Why don't we just cut the camera on? And that's how this started. And so I appreciate y'all that's been with us 5 years now. We've been doing this.
Wow.
And so old school with Mark and Ashley, it's kind of changed a little bit from when we started. We started doing recipes and teaching y'all how to do old school things. If it's something you want to see, please let us know. We'll do a video about it, that kind of thing. But if it's something y'all want us to cook, please let us know. We're going to try to do some cooler things, cooler activities, not cooler like what the cool kids are doing. I'm talking about staying cool here in the summer, because it might be mild right now, but I can tell you what, it's not going to be.
Oh, it's
July, it's coming. August, it's coming. I promise you. And just like the old boy from Tombstone said, I'm coming, and hell's coming with me. And on that note, we're going to pray.
All right.
Got a little fresh haircut today. All right. Our gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for this time of fellowship, Lord, food, and just time of having fun together, Lord. And Lord, we just lift up Carol to you and lift her up for comfort and peace that only you can. Lord, just be with her doctors and her nurses and lead them, guide them, direct them, and get her back to health, Lord, if it's in your will. Lord, we thank you for this time. We thank you for the people watching. Bless their homes and bless their families. And we pray all these things in our Savior's name, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Y'all have a great week. Y'all have a great night. Y'all stay cool, cook something, grill on, order some stuff from Sweet Swine of Mine.
Good.
Why not? Send
Take
Mark
two, man.
send Mark a congratulations message for the Hall of Fame, and man, we're excited for him. I was here when he got the phone call.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw the excitement on his face, and I was glad I got to share that, and we can tell that now. But I was here. We learned the news a little, before it came out publicly,
Right.
And I'm glad I held on to that, because I'm usually not good at holding on to things like that. But I was excited to be here when that happened. So if y'all make a notion and send Mark a line or on Facebook or something like that, tell him congratulations. It is well deserved. I can tell you, he's been a great ambassador for barbecue. He's a great friend, great brother, and can't say enough about it. So, hey, we'll see y'all next week probably. We'll be live. We'll see some videos from Dallas. It'll be hot in Texas. And the first time we went to Round Rock, Texas, for this same deal. It's always in June. And it was 110 outside. And I hit the pavement, and it was 135.
I was about to say, was it black asphalt?
Uh-huh. And then I hit the hood of my truck, and it was 165 degrees.
Oh, my God.
Brian X.
And it was warm. And I was like, man, I love Texas, but just not in June. And here we are going back to Dallas, and we'll see how it turns out. But y'all have a great week. We'll see y'all next week. And stay tuned to my personal page, Mark page, Sweet Swine of Mine, Old School with Mark and Ashley. We'll let you know if we're going to be here. I'm sure we will. And thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all so much. And y'all have a great week. God bless you.
All right.
Love God and love people. We'll see y'all later.